Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is BI Games Tycoon 2 Legendary Difficulty Let's Play, episode 50. 50 episodes, it's crazy. Currently working on a new stationary console with Luchara Troll. It is a little over half done. I have a game waiting for that, Puzzler of the Dragon 12. I am also making an add-on for Horror Wizards Fight 2, Undead Battle. And we're working on the strat engine here, so once this add-on's done, this engine should be done, and we can make a new strat game. Research team is working on a new case for a handheld. So basically, as soon as this stationary console, which is tech level 6, comes out, we'll be able to revise my Luchera Go tech level 4 handheld up to tech level 5. Just do I want to do that first, or do I want to do a couple cost optimizations on the Troll first? Either way, my console development team is going to be fairly busy over the next little bit. Should I expand this room? How much space is this room going to need? Couple extra people in here would probably be helpful, right? And I can expand it out 2 desks that way. We got, what, 6 here? So if we go 2 this way, that's at least a couple extra desks, right? Well, it's way more than a couple. That's a few extra desks. I'm going to have to move that heater. Going to have to move a few heaters. That's okay. And a few posters. We're going to have to move a lot of things here. Well, I had a lot of paintings on the wall here. How many paintings did I have on the wall? Jeez. Might have to drop a heater in the middle there. Let's check the heat map. Oh, need a heater down in the corner for sure. All right, so no, not workshop. Well, workshop's fine. I'm just doing heaters. There. Everybody's warm. The second heater wasn't really necessary, but just to be safe. All right. So, is there any technicians on the market? Now, once things settle down in there, I will train a few of these folks, right? But for now, let's just get this done faster. Don't need office workers. I need technicians. There we go. Specialists. Actually, let's just go skilled workers. That way we can get them faster, right? Because I need them now. Support is slowly starting to fall behind, but I have lots of space in there. I do have some people in training for marketing here, although I don't have a training room for console anymore, but I don't need this research training room, so I could repurpose that, or I could just build a new training room. I still have a little bit of space. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. I still have all kinds of space. Although, I also need to be marketing this add-on. All right, we'll find one more technician here. There we go. All right, so that's, yeah, that we just added, what, like 5 new people? And automation. Okay, and let's market. Let's see, let's market this add-on. Get this up to 100 hype. Go from there. Streamer marketing has been unlocked. New arcade system. A bunch of studios have closed. Unfortunate for them. Whatever for me, I don't care. Doesn't fizz me either way. Although I guess it's less people for me to buy out. Do commission work? Sure. That is a very small, short, quick commission work. All right, let's do pre-release special marketing for this. Pre-release for the press and some overhype. Hopefully it's worthy of overhype. And then we'll go back to looking for some technicians. Still have room for 4 more in there. Unlucky, but I don't know if unlucky really matters in this type of room. Right? Okay, that worked. Overhype did not. That's fine. I have room for 1 more. All right, continue development. And continue development. This isn't that actually. Yeah, let's just polish it for like half a week here. We're going to pass on you. We will take. All right, so cancel this. We're at max. They'll get through this a lot faster now. So release this. Finish development. Self-distribution. Should be good. they're upset that we didn't publish for them. We did not gain any stars. But I don't know if I really could have gained many stars. Right? I feel like I'm in a good spot with most things. 96% is good for an add-on, because add-ons are usually a little lower than the game they were based off of, right? So 96% is good. All right, so let's do a sequel. Strategy. I have not made a strategy game in a hot minute. Sword of the Dragon's Great Grandson 6. So the problem with this is I have Puzzlor mainline game sitting in the queue. So it'll be back-to-back Puzzlor games. Now I could do a different spin-off. Like I could do Zombie Hordes spin-off, for example. Yeah, let's do a Zombie Horde spin-off. So this is going to be strategy. Strategy and what is the question? Let me check my handy-dandy guide here. What goes with strategy? Action, role-playing, economic sim, building, RTS, and survival. So I have not done strategy and action before. That's a new combination. So let's go with that. So this will be Zombie Hordes strategy. Yes, I know. That's a very imaginative name. It's going to be at least AAA. Apocalypse and Horror Works. Do we have a strategy focused on license? We do not. Can I find one? It appears that I can. It's a 5-star license at that. So this should be good. Where's my strategy engine? So this is tech level 5. So this will be for the PC, the Game Station 2, the Orc Pro, and the Troll. Yeah, I think that works. Turn on all the languages. Ooh, we got a couple new engine features, or several. We're good at the graphics. We're not good with everything else, but we have at least 1 star in everything except the physics. And this will give us a star in physics, so this is good. All right, so sliders for this. Action, 7725. Ooh, so these sliders got to move kind of far. Because, well, the sliders were based off of what this used to be, which was sim, right? So that makes sense. 2278. No, these ones don't need to move nearly as much. And 168. These ones don't need to move all that much. It's kind of funny. And for strategy, we want 50, 10, 10, 30. So these ones need to move. Let's go 40, 10, 10, 40 instead. Because gameplay, I always have all kinds of gameplay, whereas tech seems to be hard to get tech points. All right, so the question is this going to be a quadruple A game? The answer is yes, because I do not want to have to cut 7 features. That's a lot of things to cut. We can't cut keyboard support, right? Because it's needed, because it's for PC, right? We could cut pause function, secrets, password saves. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm going to go quad A. I'm due, right? My first quad A game made money. It's not the greatest IP, but it does have a 5-star license behind it. And it has the 10% bonus sales. And I could change this to like, anything else for an extra 3%. Of course, I wanted to change it to something that we have stars in already, right? Like aliens. Yeah, so we're looking at 3% units sold, 10% units sold. So that's 13% extra units sold. I think that should be good. I have no idea if horror or aliens works. I guess I could check my guide. For strategy, aliens works. Horror does not work. But like, if we change this to like space, does space work? I know space does work. It's like, it's not zombie hordes anymore though, right? We'll call it alien hordes. So it's kind of the same IP. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't make sense logically, but it works within the confines of the way the game works, right? I'm kind of kind of twisting things around a bit there, but whatever. It works. So let's do two top streamers that'll get us to 80 hype, and then we'll do one TV spot, get us to 100. And of course, we're going to make this game as good as we can. By the time this is done, because it's going to take a minute, because it's quad A. By the time this is done, the console should be out, right? Which is good. It's what we want. Anybody maxed out in training anywhere? Does not appear to be so. All right. Research team doing anything right now? They're not. I believe all this hardware stuff is obsolete stuff that I will never use. I think. Backup development team. We could do a free update for the Dragon Fantasy 10 want another update. It's quad A as well, and it's not making money. Horror Wizards Fight 2, I think. Yeah, let's do an update for Horror Wizards Fight 2. It's selling well enough. It's going to get the 6 million back. It's already made 122 million and still moving 100K a week. Well, that 100K a week's number, I was going to say it's going to go down, but I just put out an add-on for this, so that's why it went up. It's the holiday. I guess the holiday season's been over for a while. All right, so that marketing is done. So now we can do a TV spot, get us to 100. And everything will be right with the world. All right, quick commission work we can bang out here. Console is almost ready to go. And I do have the one game ready for it, because you always want to make sure, ooh, video game boom. Me likey. Okay. Okay. This is how we roll. I like this. I'm assuming you like this. And you know what? If you like this video, if you're enjoying it, you should hit the like button. That's a lot of things to like. All right. Video game boom. Let's go. Consoles are going to sell well. They should. Just in time. Perfect timing for the troll to come out. Right? Like, 120 development costs. That's fine. It'll make money in the long run. All right. We'll go 60-month warranty. Go $15 profit, hold there. We'll go with like a 5K development kit price. So we want people to use it. We will put a funding pot in here. Although it's 45 million for quad A games. Let's go with like 300 million. So this doesn't come out instantly. It comes out over time. And it comes out of your console's profits. Right? Which is a big part of the reason why this hasn't made all that enough. Hasn't made money yet. I was gonna say hasn't made all that much money. Hasn't made any money. It's negative 80 million. Do we want to do this? So what this is if people make exclusives for the console, we pay for part of the development costs, right? Which is nice. Let's just go like 150 million. That's reasonable. Because getting exclusives is important, right? And you can see people are making games for this now, finally, including exclusives. Which is good, because it's bonus to sales, right? Plus 41% we're at now. That adds up. That adds up. All right, so 10 out of 10 console. That's what we're hoping for. And look at that, negative 50% sales, right? Because there's no games. Oh, wait. There is a game. Just one. And it's just double A. So this is going to be interesting. So I asked last episode what people thought review scores were going to be. And I think only one person answered, and they said 96 to 98. And I agree. 95. So, or did they say 95 to 98? Anyway, I'm happy with 95%. That's fine, right? It's not like that's bad. That's going to sell just fine, especially since, well, it's manufacturer exclusive, but it's only a double A size game, so it only cost me 13 million to make. So this should be profitable, right? And once I get this, no, that's not where you want, Luch. Yeah, I'm gonna revise this handheld. I want it to be tech level 5, because then I can make console exclusives or manufacturer exclusives for my 3 consoles. I am gonna leave the Orc Pro on the market for a while. How long exactly? I'm not sure. All right, so we got better stuff here. So basically, it's going to be all tech level 6 except the screen and maybe the data carrier, or the external memory and the data carrier and the screen. So it's like half tech level 6, right? Which is fine because it makes it like better. Let's go blue again. All these blues are more purple than blue. There's blue. Okay. Dragon Fantasy 9. Let's switch that to in the park baseball. It's a 98%. Yeah, it's a 98. It's a 98% review score, backwards compatible. Yes, please. Internet, yes, please. We can add achievement system, family share, green tooth support. Support of ordinary memory cards. All right. So this does add 30 million more. So this negative 80, which is finally trending in the right direction, is going to hop up to negative 110. But when the revision is done, should see a big, big boost to sales. All right, speaking of boosting sales, my consoles need some marketing done. Big time. All right, so what type of game am I going to make next? Which have I neglected? Duel of the Wizards, I've kind of neglected. That IP. What is Duel of the Wizards? I should know. I don't. I have too many different IPs going, probably. It's a platformer. I have not made a platformer in a long time. Platformer's not really good right now. Of course, the trend's going to change in 18 weeks. Yeah, let's do a platformer. Let's do a platformer. Develop engine, update old engine, platformer. Oh, yeah, it's been so long since I've done a platformer. It's only tech level 3. So we'll go with the tech level 5, obviously. And upgrade this to the Troll. Jump engine 5.22. Okay. That'll be good. That's at 100 hype already. So it'll be good to get that out. We lost 1,000 graphics points. That's a lot. That is not a good virus, folks. That is going to hurt our graphics score. But graphics isn't super important for that genre, so it should be fine. And then let's market the Go or the Go Pro. I think they share hype. It doesn't really matter which one I do. So sales are pretty slow for the Troll out of the gate, and that's to be expected. Although I was hoping the video game boom would help. Of course, the summer slump's coming. That'll kind of counteract the video game boom. All right, we got somebody maxed out in training. We got a couple people, actually, so they need everything except game design. She needs everything except programming, so we'll just basically swap the two of them. That's somebody maxed out here. This is somebody who is meant for the mocap studio. So let's take my lowest and put them into training. And even 57 is not bad, but obviously 90 is better. So we're just slowly upgrading, folks, right? Step by step. Did not mean to pick up that desk. You can just hit escape, by the way, if you accidentally pick up furniture. That was a tip somebody left me in the comments, and that's a good one. It's just, rather than trying to find exactly where it was, you can just hit escape. It's just much, much easier. All right, so let's do a free update for Puzzlor. For how long has this been out? Been out for 4 weeks. Yeah, it's not selling all that good, but again, because it only costs 13 million, doesn't need to sell all that well. Actually, that's selling pretty well for an exclusive. I shouldn't. Yeah, no, that's selling pretty well for an exclusive. All right, so we got console hype up. I think I can do special marketing for this now. It's far enough along. We can do a pre-release for the press. All right, Red Dead 4 off the market, 175 million in profits, 7.2 million sales. That is pretty sure that's the best. All right, so financing paid out. Gearsoft develops the game's sister of arms for Luchera Troll. Nice. Yeah, it's selling pretty poorly. But we got to get cost reductions. It costs $840 to buy one of those right now. That's a lot of money. That's why nobody's buying them. But once we get this revision done, which it is almost done already, we can start with cost optimizations. I do not believe there's anything I can research right now. With them being way down here, I am going to miss stuff. It's going to be less than ideal, but it's fine. All right, so this is ready? Yeah, I think it's ready. All right, so $15 profit, 60-month warranty, 1 million left in the funding pot. That's fine. And 10 out of 10. All right, 10 out of 10 consoles this episode, folks. Combined with the video game boom, everything is coming up, Luch. All right, so share a troll. Let's do the first 4 cost optimizations. And those cost a lot, but they're worth it. They're worth it in the long run. All right, so maxed out marketing person. I'm going to put you in customer support because they are starting to fall behind. And I'm going to place search for a new office worker to go into training to replace the person that just came out of training. Or maybe I'll just put them right up in there. Maybe I'll hire 2. All right, so pre-release for the press worked. And the overhype worked. And they need a cleaning robot. All right. The problem, one of the problems with this map is the cleaning robots. Like in the other maps, you can tell the cleaning robots not to leave their building, right? And then you put one in each building, and that way they never have a big trip. Like, where's this cleaning robot belong? So this cleaning robot's on its way to clean, right? But its home might be like way, I don't know, where's the farthest away cleaning robot? Like, could have been there. It's not, obviously, because that guy's still in his spot. But you know what I mean? It's less than ideal. All right, so we'll put you over there. Okay, so they should be able to keep up with the support queue now. And when I get 2 ops workers, I'll just put them right over here. All right. Oh, music person is maxed out. So they need graphics. Well, they need a bunch of things. Programming's maxed out. They're going in here. Swap the lowest one up. Like that. But yeah, look at the sales of the Lucera GoPro since we revised it. This negative 100 million, that's going to turn black. Possibly even this episode, right? It might be really quick. And let's do a free update for Horror Wizards Undead Battle. Now, obviously, Lucera Orc Pro is not selling all that hot anymore. So Summer Slump just hits. That's going to obviously negatively affect everything. Slow learner. Yeah, but you're already at 70, so you don't even need to learn that much. So I'm gonna accept their faults and take them aboard. Unlucky, that's fine as well. All right, and automation. It would have been fine if I found one more. I could have just put them up into the other room there. All right, Dragon Fantasy 10 needs a demo. Anything else need a demo? Yeah, Horror Wizards Fight 2 could go for a demo. And anything else? Yep. Undead Battle could use a demo. Lots of things could use a demo. Puzzler of the Dragon 12 could use a demo. Or I could just use this to hype them up. Also works. So those will all be at 100 hype. Air Troll, GoPro, those will be at 100 hype. Yeah, that's a lot of demos. All right, what do I want this group to do? I already updated the platformer engine. What else could I do in the future? Well, what do we think the next trend is going to be? We think the next trend is going to be... That's not the right button, Luch. That is third-person shooter. It already is third-person shooter. That doesn't really help me a whole lot. Honestly, that doesn't really tell me anything. I mean, I could... Alien Slaughterhouse is an action game? Question mark? Right? Yes. So I could also... Let's also update the action engine. Tech level 5. Give us some options. We could do platformer or action. Trend is going to change in 6 weeks. Am I going to have this game out before then? I might. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it before 6 weeks. Everybody's polishing. Okay. 90 to 100. Oh my God. Negative 75 million development costs. Or 75 million development costs. Yeah, like this number doesn't need to be negative. It says costs. You know what I mean? That's going to bother me now. I'm going to see that all the time. This is not going to be the first time or the last time. Sorry, it's not going to be the last time that I mention this. I want to let the trend change. No, that's too long to polish. I need to get this out. Well, I mean, it's a summer slump. Yeah, no, let's get it out. Will this be over 98%? All right, we're going to charge a little more for this because it's quadruple A. All right, so getting better at the engine stuff. Drop in, drop out multiplayer. We're pros at now. Multiplayer matchmaker and extra star. Those are both good. 98%, which is fine. I was hoping for a little more, but can't really complain about that. So yeah, let's stick to my plan. Let's make a platformer. Sequel. The Wizards 4. Gonna be AAA. And I think it's like when I say it's gonna be AAA, I mean it's gonna be AAA. I'm gonna cut no matter what. I just did a quadruple A game. I do not want to do back-to-back quadruple A games. Particularly since 2 stars is the best license I could find for this. So it's going to be manufacturer exclusive. Orc Pro, Go Pro, Troll. Enable all the languages, of course. So yeah, we're getting better at the engine stuff, right? So like this one gives 990 of everything. This one gives 1080. So every star is worth about 90 points, it looks like. That's a lot of sound. All right, everything looks good here. Platformer's supposed to be 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. And I said more than I needed to there. We're going to do that instead. So I have not made a platformer since I got the mocap studio, because that's how it looks. All right, so we don't need keyboard support. We don't need pause function. Don't need password saves. We do need save games. You know what? I'm going to take out save games as well. And tutorial or quick time events. Quick time events can go. So all this stuff is green, right? Well, quick time events does more than secrets does. So I know secrets is green, but still doesn't do as much as quick time events. Quick time events does cost more, but it's like $9,000. What's $9,000 when it's costing you like tens of millions of dollars to make a game, right? It's nothing. Spoiler alert. When I ask what it is, it's nothing. All right, so let's immediately get that to 90 hype. And let's, of course, make it better. I do have room for 2 people in my graphics room and in my sound room. Now that I look at it, I should probably fill those spots, right? Might be a good idea. We'll see. Got somebody maxed out here, so they need game design and they need sound. Now let's put them in the sound room since there's not many people in there. You just need graphics and you'll be ready to go into the main room. That'll be a big day for you, I'm sure. Very important. All right, so the troll cost optimizations are slowly coming through. So as you can see, the extra sales. When the summer slump ends will help. But of course, this video game boom is not going to last forever. Unfortunately. It's not going to last forever. Let's do commission work. But yeah, the GoPro is selling. All right, so yeah, summer slump ended. But I got to think the boom's going to end soon. And then all that stuff's going to fall back down. Right? Does anything need a demo now? No. Plus, we've already done a demo for everything that we could have done a demo for. Nothing really needs marketing. I could look for an extra graphics person. Right? To immediately go over here. Now, obviously, they'll not get training. All right, so this in the Park Baseball 7 lost 9 million, but it made up like 4 million of that in console sales. So I'm okay with it. Obviously, I'd rather this number not be red. I'd rather it be black, or at least have this make up for that. But it's part of the process, right? How is Puzzler doing? So Puzzler is only at negative 1.5 million, so it will be positive. Slow. You know what? That's fine. You can go in there. There, now that room's a little faster. And, oh, now it's a lot faster. All right, do I want to look for a couple sound people? Fill those seats as well? Yeah, probably not necessary. For strategy, do an update for that. It is selling extremely well, which is good because it cost me a ton. It kind of needs to sell really well. All right, so speaking of graphics, you're maxed out. You need everything, though, except graphics. And you need... Man, I have a lot of people that are going to be going into this room. Well, some of them can go in here. I can expand this room, I guess, if necessary. You need everything except game design and programming. You need everything except game design and programming. But having a lot of people in here isn't a bad thing, right? Let's not pretend it's not a negative. All right, so has the trend changed yet? The trend is about to change. Is it going to be third-person shooter again? It is. Okay, so it's just monster. Third-person shooters. So, I mean, that's good for horror wizards, right? Which is the best-selling game of all time at the moment. Red Dead 4 was. But yeah, these two are like head and shoulders above everything else, right? Dragon Fantasy 10? It's already here. It'll be top 10, but I don't think it's going to push those two. It's just not that good. But obviously, video game boom's been good for my bottom line, right? So we made 133 million last year. We've already made 107 million this year, right? And we still have 4 months left. So, yeah, but we can thank the boom for it. But also, like, I invested a lot in both of these years. Brand new console revision, console cost optimizations, quadruple A games, right? Research, like, the fact that I'm still making a ton of money is very, very encouraging, right? In my mind, anyway. But that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting me on Patreon. I'll be greatly appreciated. Shout out to my patrons. I couldn't do this without them. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.